Hello?
Oh, hello.
Hi, can I help you?
Um, yeah. I was wondering if you had a bottle of water.
Yeah, we do. Come on in. Yeah, just come upstairs.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So what's your name?
Is it okay if I don't tell you?
I mean, you don't have to, but my name is Nikki.
Nice to meet you. Yeah. I don't want to tell you my name.
Alright, well, you don't have to tell me, but here's your water. So, are you
Yeah.
alright?
Thank you. It's just been um a long walk.
Okay. Do you
Yeah.
need anything else?
Yeah, but thanks for the water.
You're
I
welcome.
can't afford water.
What what do you mean? Hey, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah.
'Cause
Uh,
if you need help,
promise me.
I I can help you.
No. No. Just promise me one thing. Promise me one thing, Nikki.
What's that?
If you do recognize me somewhere, don't tell people that I was here.
Why why not? Are you in trouble?
Please. Um, no. Thanks again for the water.
If you need some help, I'm here. Like if you have some clothing or some, I can give you some clothing or something.
Yeah, no, it's I don't want to bother you anything more than I should. I I just need a bottle of water, so yeah.
It's not a bother. That's what we're here for. I mean, we have some clothing here from, from Goodwill if you want to pick some stuff out.
No, it's okay. Uh,
Okay.
Thanks.
Well, if you change your mind, you know where we are.
I appreciate that.
Wait, that 911 call. That, that was her.
With my latest spectrometer modification, it's going to be a lot harder to find. Woo!
Foxtrot 182 to Ocean 506.
Go ahead.
I just had an encounter with that girl from 911. At least I believe it was her. She came to the fire station looking for some water. Um, I gave her some water. That was about like 15 minutes ago. She should still be in the area of the county.
Ten four. Five oh six, Foxtrot 102.
102.
How did the female get to your station? On foot or via motor vehicle?
I didn't see any vehicles unless she had it hidden, but when she came up to the station, she was on foot.
10-4. Which direction was she last seen leaving the station?
She was leaving, heading towards the Panorama area, but I was at the station unaware that she was a missing person up until now.
10-4. Five oh six, I found her.
Oh, there she is.
Why don't we get you inside of a vehicle where you can dry off? We can take you down to the fire station. She can look at your injuries from the mountain lion, I guess, if any.
What, was she
Do I
attacked?
have to?
I would prefer you did.
Well, prefer is a different kind of thing if you have to.
She has to.
I don't want to.
Well, I'm sorry, honey, but you're 16 years old, and there's an Amber Alert out for you. So it's not really optional.
It's not an Amber Alert from my brother. It's from CPS.
It doesn't matter who it's from.
It does. I don't belong to CPS. You took me away from my family. I don't want to go back to the house.
Look, I really don't know, like, what your situation is, but let's...
Don't take me back. No, there's nothing left. Just
Look,
let me go.
we can't let you
I don't
go.
need you guys' help.
Zoe,
That's
we can't let
a
you
you
go.
problem, not a me problem.
Look, come back with us to the fire station. We'll get you checked out, make sure you're okay. We'll get you some dry
I
clothing,
am okay.
and we can talk, okay?
I don't want to talk. There's nothing to talk about.
Sweetie, let's just talk and figure this out, okay?
No,
Come on, Zoe.
I don't want to.
The thing is, we don't have a choice. We have to take you.
I don't want to. You're taking me to a home where I don't belong.
Well, right now, all we want to do is take you to the fire station and have a chat with you.
I don't want to go to the fire station. I was there, I got a bottle of water, that's it. I don't want to do anything else there. I'm not hurt. My line was just... yeah.
Zoe, we have to take you. We can't let you go.
There's probably somebody else that needs your help.
Right
I
now,
don't
you're
need
the
it.
only person that basically matters right now.
Can you just turn around and I will be gone?
We can't do that, Zoe. Plus, I can't turn my back on someone who needs help.
I
It,
don't need help.
you clearly do. You're
No?
you're walking around on like in the middle of the night, soaking wet. There's reports of you trying to get food, but you don't have any money to pay for it. Just let us help you.
I got my water. That's all I need. I didn't steal anything.
No, honey, no one said you did. You didn't do anything wrong, just... We have to take you because you're under 18, and there is that report about that Amber Alert. We can't just let you go.
How about this? If you take me back, I don't want to live anymore.
Huh?
Why would you do that?
Why wouldn't I? It took me away from my family. Why would I even live? Like, there's guards outside the door. Lucky for me, stupid enough to let me through. But there's guard outside the doors. And it's like a monitor apartment. I don't want to live there. I want to go back to my brother. Nothing happened. And I even asked if I can stay with my brother while they were doing their investigation. No, they have to take me away because the safety of myself or whatever. They're just doing things worse. I don't belong in an apartment where there's only cameras and only me around. The guards, they're supposed guards, they barely talk to me. I'm like alone. I don't want that. I can't talk to my friends. All the things that I can communicate with my brother is a letter. What the hell is a life? What kind of life is that? You're pretty much isolating me from my life.
Look,
So no, I don't
like,
want to go back.
well, right now, all I'm asking is for you to come with us to the station so we can talk things about, like, right now, like, I don't really know what's going on. I just know that you're upset, and I want to help you. That's why I'm a firefighter. That's what I do.
I don't want to come with you. I know what it leads to.
Look, I can't promise you anything. Only that I will listen.
I don't need anybody to listen. The most important people that should be able to listen to my story, they're not listening.
And who's that?
CPS.
Going to take you to Child Protective Services. If you're not feeling safe there, you don't like it there, I have full authority to not have to take you back there. We can figure something out. I can work my magic and get you back with your brother. But first we have to sit down somewhere and just kind of figure out all what's going on and what all our options are.
The CPS will come and get me. They don't believe that I'm safe at home. Which I am.
Well, them believing isn't a valid reason just to take you. They have to have some actual evidence.
They have.
Maybe
complaints.
maybe one thing happened, but if nothing else happens after that and you're fine in your home, there's not much they can do.
Nothing happened. It's just a bunch of stupid complaints. They have to take it serious.
Complaints about what?
Complaints,
Like,
obviously, about me standing on the street corner on Grove Street selling my body. No.
Wait,
Not
what?
true. You're claiming
Child
I'm a
protect-
prostitute.
and I don't understand how that gets you taken away from your brother, though.
Well,
Because they mean that he can't protect me enough. And I'm doing those kind of things which I shouldn't do. I'm not doing those things. Robert has always been there for me. Like, I don't even know why they're taking me away from him. I went with him yesterday. Like, I didn't want to cause a scene. But, like, I didn't have anybody to say goodnight to. They were checking my phone. They even took my phone away. Like, I'm alone. I don't want to go back to that. Being alone is the last thing that I need. And you just did exactly the thing. They put me alone. In an apartment with guys who don't talk to me. They took me away from my family.
Well, if you don't want that, I'm not gonna bring you back to that. I will work with you and get you to a spot where you want to be with your brother, and we'll figure everything out. There's nothing telling me that I have to bring you to Child Protection Services. I have full authority to do my best to keep them away from you for the time being. If anything is to ever happen again after this, and we do get you back with your brother, and CPS does want to step in, contact somebody at DPS. We would be more than happy to help with you and try to figure everything out.
Like, this is
You promise?
what I can do for
Yeah.
you tonight, okay? Look, we're not going to take you back to wherever the heck you were. We have an
I was
extra
down in the
room.
city.
Look, yeah, so I mean, I don't know anything, but for tonight at least, look, come. Did I just hear something? Gage, get your gun out. I can't defend myself. Well, that's one way of dealing with the mountain lion, I guess.
I had to tase it first.
So, like I was saying, there's an extra room where I live. You can stay with me tonight. I know for a fact that Joe won't mind.
People can't know who I am. I hope you do understand that.
Well, I mean, we can't really hide it, but do you know who's taking care of your case?
Gracie Lee Shaw or something?
Do you have her
She's
card?
doing the investigation. You know, I didn't take it with me.
Alright, I'm sure we can probably get that. So, look, I'm gonna have...
No, you can't tell her that I ran away. Please.
Well, it's already been reported. They know. They're actually the ones who called us. So they know you've run away, Zoe. But here's what I'm going to do, okay? First of all, you're going to be coming home with me tonight. So you're not going to be alone. And in the morning, I'm going to give him a call. I'm going to speak with this Shaw person, and I'm going to request for you to stay with me until their investigation is completed, so that you're not going to be alone, and you won't, like, there's no way I'm going to make you feel like this, like you're imprisoned. The only thing that I'm going to ask is that you comply with their request to stay away from your brother until the investigation is completed, because I'm assuming there's a reason why they're separating you guys. Look, I know your brother. I've spent quite a bit of time with him over the past few weeks. I don't believe that he would do anything to harm you. So I'm sure that this is going to blow over. They're going to find that these claims against you or against him are false, and that you'll be able to go home very soon. But until then, you can stay with me, okay? How's that sound?
You promise me that I can call him?
I mean, what the CPS doesn't know doesn't hurt them.
I appreciate that. I'll come with you.
Okay. So first I want to get you to the station, make sure you're okay. Or you know what? I have all the equipment here, so
I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry?
Because I ran away.
That's not your fault. That's just you're in a bad situation. You didn't want to stay with CPS. I'm sure any other person would have done the same exact thing. I'm gonna move my car really quickly to let traffic through.
okay. Well, I just see a bit of bruising there on your leg, but there's no bleeding, and you seem to be walking on it perfectly fine. You're even running on it a little bit, so. And your vitals are normal for someone who's basically been doing what you've been doing tonight. So, you'll be fine. So, let's take you home, okay?
Okay.
All right. I have some clothing for you at home too that you can wear.
Where's the
Okay.
apartment where CPS was having you stay?
The only thing I know is it was close to the beach.
Close to the beach. Do you know any
I don't know.
street or anything?
No. I ran off. I ran off. I didn't pay attention to like anything else.
I used to have an
Alright.
apartment near the beach.
I'm gonna see if I can maybe go over there and get a few items for you.
I mean, I used to have an apartment down Goma Street that's like right next to the beach.
And what? I'm sorry. I sound out a little.
And I was just saying that I used to have an apartment near the beach on Goma Street. I don't know if basically they might have taken that apartment.
I'll
I
just
don't know.
I'll call CPS and ask and figure it out where she was staying. So get a few things for you, Zoe. Because at this point, DPS has the authority here with an entire investigation. So they'd pretty much just have to kind of comply with me at this point.
I mean, I'm not really sure how true that is, but I mean, for tonight
Well, I
anyway,
mean, I'm
she's
right
coming
here.
home with me.
Yeah, that's fine.
And like I said, tomorrow I'll be communicating with her case person.
Okay.
All right, Zoe, come with me. You can sit in the front. I'm just gonna close up here. All right, we're just gonna need to go to the station first because I need to clock out and also get my personal vehicle.
Okay.
So how are you feeling, sweetheart?
Well, I miss home.
So how did you get from the city to the county?
I walked.
You walked all that way?
Yeah. Very easy when you like feel like you're going away from something.
You must be exhausted.
No,
All
it's
right.
pretty easy.
Okay. Well, if you want another bottle of water, or we have some snacks too, just while I get changed.
Yeah.
All right, come with me.
Do you think I can call my brother?
Yeah, sure. Um, we have a phone. Well, first of all, here are some snacks. There's like chips, candy bars, other things. Firefighters like their snacks. Pick anything you want. Where's our phone? So if you just come over here. Here you go. You can use that phone, okay? I'm just going to be in the next room. Going to be getting changed. Hello?
Robert?
Zoe?
Yeah,
What?
I,
What are you doing?
I,
How?
I ran away.
What do you mean you ran away?
I ran away. He, he took my phone away. There was those guards barely talked to me. And, yeah, I was alone. I, I didn't, I didn't want to be alone. So I ran away.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm with this firefighter. Her name is Nikki.
I know, Nikki.
Yeah. She said that she won't be taking me back to the um apartment.
I'm
I
not.
don't want to go back there.
I don't really know because I don't really know if that's going to help or not help our case. I'm kind of worried as to what the CPS is going to think of this.
Robert, I was alone.
I
I
know.
don't want to be alone.
I don't want you to be alone.
I want to be home with you. But I knew that that was the first place they will look for me.
I want you back home as well.
I miss you so much.
I miss you too. I actually woke up this morning and I went into your room to wake you up for school. And then I remembered you weren't here.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. You didn't do anything wrong.
I did. My fault.
It's not your fault. We'll find out what's going on.
Yeah. I like I said, I couldn't go outside without having them with me, and they took my phone away. They I tried to talk to them, but they were like, "Yeah, we don't have time. You're not supposed to talk to you." I felt so alone. I I didn't want to be alone.
And so what are you going to do now?
I'm They said it was an Amber Alert out for me. They say they're, as for now, Nikki will keep me, or have, she offered me to stay with her for the night,
Okay.
and they will contact the CPS tomorrow. I don't know if I have to go back. I don't want to.
Okay.
She only had one request, and that was that we didn't see each other. I said it was okay as long as I could call you, because I wasn't allowed to call you.
Okay.
I got your letter. But I wanted to speak to you.
This will be
I
over soon.
hope so. Like, I don't even know what they think, but putting me alone. At least I thought I was going to have somebody to talk to.
Okay, well, I mean, Nikki and Joe are good people. You'll be safe with them.
Okay. I have to go.
Alright. I love you, Zozo.
I love you too, Robert. To bits and pieces. Take care, okay?
Alright. Bye.
Bye.
Were you able to speak with them?
Yeah. Thank you.
No problem. Alright, let's get you home. You must be exhausted.
Well, I just want to get back to my normal life. Go to school. Even though I hate school. Now,
Not...
one of the reports was actually from my teacher.
What did they say?
He literally said that I was barely at home. No, not barely at home. Oh. But barely there. I mean, barely at class. No, hold on. So he failed me at my class, like in history. That frustrated me so much. I didn't even know why. I tried asking him why, but he never gave me a straight answer for it. He claimed in the email that my Robert didn't reach out to him, but that's a lie. He did. Robert did reach out to him, but he never gave Robert an answer. Something's been so weird. And all the other reports was from people that I didn't even know who they were. Like, one of the reports even claimed that I was hanging out with her daughter, and I used to call her daughter during nights and stuff. That's not true. I don't even know the name Alexa Myers. I don't
Okay.
even know the daughter Alexa Myers. The CPS is investigating it. This Racy, Lee, Shaw, whatever. She's investigating it, but I couldn't be there anymore. I just want to go to the bathroom and drown myself in the toilet.
Okay, well, if this is going to work, you have to help me out a bit, okay? So, if I go to the your CPS file person, whoever's taking care of your file, you have to basically promise me that you will, like, obey their rules under my supervision, okay?
Yeah.
Because I want to help you, and I want to get you back to your brother as quickly as possible. But running away and, saying things like what you told me, that you want to kill yourself or you want to end yourself, is not going to help your brother out at all. If anything, it's only going to make the case worse against him.
Yeah. I just feel like it's hard.
And like I said, if you want to call your brother and speak with him, whatever the CPS doesn't know, it's not going to hurt him.
Yeah. You have a nice car.
Thank you. It's actually brand new. I just got it for my birthday.
Yeah. No. Somebody give it to you?
Yeah. Well, funny story. I actually bought myself the exact same car, except different, different options inside, for my birthday. And then when I got home, Joe surprised me with this.
Wow.
So I went ahead and returned the one that I bought because this one has actually, it has a purple interior as well. I only had the stock red and black interior. And also there's a lot more options on this one than the one that I got.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
My brother, he has a Charger. Kaylee bought it for him.
Yeah, I've seen him drive it to the station a few times. Although lately he's not had it a lot because he's mentioned once or twice that you may have borrowed it.
Yeah, I borrowed it. You have to admit that it's a very good car to borrow.
Yeah, it's a really nice car. That's why I wanted one.
Yeah. I didn't mean to borrow it though. It's just, I did mean to borrow it, but I should have asked first. Got into some kind of trouble and yeah, guess the rest is history.
Well, I mean, you're a teenager. It's it's normal for you to get in trouble. This is when you learn about life. This is when you get to make mistakes.
Well, I kind of made mistakes that I shouldn't be made, or that I should not do.
Yeah, but you're a smart girl. I'm sure you'll learn from it, and eventually you'll come out better. You'll come out stronger.
Yeah, hopefully.
Alright, so basically this is the house. We have the kitchen over here. Help yourself to anything that's, in the fridge. Make yourself at home. We have a balcony out here. Also, the living room. We have Netflix. If you're into anime, I actually have my Crunchyroll account that you can use. Well, we also
I
have...
don't even know what anime is.
Really? Well, girl, I need to introduce you to it then. But
Uh, okay.
yeah, I also have loads of video games. I have a PS3, a PS4, like tons of games to go with it. Feel free to, play around with them.
Uh-huh.
So if we go down here, so this is Joe and I's room. The bathroom is in there. However, if you go through here, other than the fact that it's a really nice view of the city, we also have a pool back here. So I can probably get you a bathing suit, something like that, if you want to come out here, enjoy the pool, just relax. You're more than welcome to do so.
Okay.
And here is a spare bedroom, so this is where you'll be staying. We also have a PC right here you can use. There's also a phone if you ever want to call your brother or whatever. So right up the street,
I
if there's ever an emergency or anything like that, there's actually a fellow DPS officer that lives right up the street. His name is Scott. Really nice guy.
oh, Scott.
Yeah, he's a sergeant in the DPS.
He's my brother's best friend.
Oh, so you must be aware of him then.
Yeah, he's like a second father or something.
Okay. Well, I mean, like I said, he lives just up the street at that really nice, big, fancy house.
Yeah,
Um,
I've been there once or twice.
yeah, so you already know where he lives then. So yeah, so if you ever need help and either Joe and I are not around, just you can always run up there. I think Lily lives in the area as well, just on somewhere else in 90210. I haven't seen her place yet. But for my
She lives at Hillcrest.
oh, you seem to know the area more than I do.
Oh, well, she's taking care of my best friend, Katie.
Oh, Katie's your best friend?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, she's a sweet girl.
She is.
She
I've been pushing
pops.
her away lately.
Oh, you shouldn't do that. You need all the friends you can have right now.
I feel bad for it. She ended up in a bad relationship. He was abusing her, and I reported it to the police. He obviously let out on bail, and he came for me and he beat me up.
Fucking asshole.
Yeah, but that's not the worst part.
How can it get worse than... He
He
didn't
was,
do anything else to you, did he?
no,
Okay, so what could be
I,
worse?
he went after Katie. That's worse. Um,
What did he do to her?
I ran beat her up. Um, yeah, I don't think he managed to do it. I ran up to Grove Street after I was beaten up. I was so beaten up, like people were backing up. A on the side of me had punched me several times in the face and in my stomach and my legs, and I called the cops. Um, I think it was Katie, like Officer Katie, that came. She drove me to the hospital. I I tried to reach out to Katie, like my best friend, but she didn't answer, and I knew that. Yeah, so I told Officer Katie that you need to get a hold of Katie. I I feel like I failed her. I didn't make it in time.
Oh,
That's
sweetheart,
why I'm
you
not
didn't...
reaching out to her.
You didn't fail her. You, you did everything right. If anyone needs to feel bad, it's that asshole. I hate people who take advantage of... I'm sorry, I just... This kind of hits home right now because of my own past and actually a case that I'm dealing in right now.
Sorry.
Don't be.
I am. Like, him beating me up hurt, but I was even more hurt when I heard what he'd done, like what he did to Katie. I I feel like I failed her, so I didn't want to reach out to her because I felt so bad.
I'm sure she doesn't blame you. How could she? You're her best friend, right?
I hope so. She's she's with Lily. So Lily did what you done to me. Lily took her in to her home.
Yeah, I haven't
I,
spent a lot of time with Lily, but she seems like good people.
she's nice, but she's strict.
Yeah, but that's not always bad.
I
I mean,
know.
Katie seems to be happy. She spends quite a bit of time at the station. She always comes to visit Gage. She seems to like him for some
Yeah,
reason.
she says that Gage is. Yeah, she told me about Gage. I think she talked about she being an officer. I don't know.
Who being an officer?
Katie. You know, she told me she got she calls Lily her mom, and she told me that she got like a old uniform of Lily's, like an old uniform, like from way back when it was Los Santos County Sheriff. That's a long time ago.
Yeah, that must be a long
She
time
got it
ago.
from Lily. Yeah, she got it from Lily. Yeah. Um, I'm sorry, I ran away. I didn't know what to do.
Don't be sorry. I mean, I understand how you feel. I had to run away from my own
That's
home, too.
that's not good.
My reasons for running away were very much different from yours, but I left behind everyone that I loved. So I understand how you feel.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you should probably get some rest. I have some old
Uh,
PJs and stuff that I can lend to you if you want to take a shower or something. Feel free to do so. Um,
hold on.
yeah,
I remember you.
you do?
You weren't you an officer before?
I still am, but I used to be a corporal. I actually stepped down from the DPS for a while. Um, kind of transferred to the fire department because, well, I have reasons. Most of them was, let's just say
You
that I had a target on my
responded.
back.
That's not good. You responded to um yeah, it was you.
Wait, I think I do remember this. This was when I was still pretty new to the state. Yeah, you were crying.
Yeah.
I can't remember the details. It was so long ago, but yeah, I do remember it. Yeah, I was still a corporal back then.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a long time ago.
Yeah, kind of feels like a lifetime ago at this point.
Well, I'm still 16. No lifetime for me.
Well, I could say that I was 22 at the time. I'm 23 now. Because I just had my birthday 2 days ago.
Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Is it okay if I go to sleep?
Of course it is. And you can probably stay home from school today.
Oh, they weren't allowing me to go to school.
That's not right. They can't stop you from going to school. At least not without, like, giving you an alternative.
They did. They probably told Robert that, yeah, she's allowed to go to school.
Okay, I'll definitely bring that up because you need your education. That that bugs me.
Well, maybe there's like their intention of letting us go to school, but the guards decide something else. I got ready for school. I did. But I was on my way out and they were like, where are you going? I said I was going to school. They were like, you're not going anywhere, Missy. No, I just said, well, why not? They're like, no, we don't babysit a teenager like you in school.
Okay, well, you know what? That just gives me more ammunition to use. Thank you for letting me know. So you go ahead, get some
Oh,
rest, and tomorrow you're going to school.
okay.
All right, and if you need anything, just let me know, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome, Zoe.
Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure. Hey, I didn't realize you meant the abandoned motel at first, sorry.
No, I was saying next to 5 station.
Yeah, I clued in afterwards when you sent me the second message.
Yeah, also Sandy Shores. What's up?
Well, first of all, how do I look?
Oh, I like the look. Digging the boots.
Yeah, Lieutenant Joey kind of came to me and asked me if I was interested in being part of the WCC, and I said, sure, why not? So that's what I meant by my new truck.
Oh, okay. Nice. I like the Ram.
Yeah, it's definitely a nice truck. But this
Here's
isn't...
a question though.
Yeah?
With those Ram boxes and then the bed box, how does that work?
What?
Well, the Ram box and the bed box?
What? What are you talking about? You mean
I mean,
the
unless...
toolbox?
Never mind. Is that a bullet hole in your back fender? And then your side door? Right in the R Warden?
Yeah, and I'm noticing one as well right in the driver... I didn't pay attention to it when I picked it up, I guess. But anyway, yeah, I'll get that sorted. That's not what I needed to talk to you about.
Okay.
First of all, please don't be angry with me.
Did you buy another car?
No.
Okay.
No, this is a bit more serious.
Okay.
Um, you know about Robert Ramsey, right?
I think, yeah, sounds somewhat familiar.
Yeah, he mostly mans the city fire stations. That's why we don't really see him that
Mm-hmm.
often. Although I do see him a little bit. He
Okay.
has a sister named Zoe Ramsey,
Uh-huh.
and I guess basically some people have filed some claims against him and her about. Well, basically it's gotten Child Protective Services involved, and they took
Oh,
yeah they took Zoe away from him. Um, from from what I know of him and from what like other people like Scott have told me about him,
So you're
like
planning
these
on taking
charges
her out when we continue, right?
really sound bogus. But anyway, I guess they took her, they put her in some sort of safe house or an apartment of some sort, and she felt like a prisoner. They wouldn't allow her to leave the place. They wouldn't even allow her to go to school. They wouldn't allow her to talk to anyone. She basically felt like a prisoner, which it's not something
okay.
that like she shouldn't feel that way. She didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
So yesterday she basically was able to run away from that place. She made it from the city all the way into the county on
220,
foot.
done wrap me a hook. Red Desert Ave, 1502. It's gonna be in the back parking lot.
And she came to the station looking for water. I obviously invited her in, gave her some water. At the time, I didn't know that she was a runaway. I didn't
Yeah.
even know who she was. If I would have known she was Robert's sister, I would have probably would have did something a little bit more. But
Yeah.
anyway, she ended up leaving because she didn't wasn't interested in any help that I was kind of trying to offer her. And at the time I didn't have any reason to stop her from leaving.
Yeah.
They ended up putting an Amber Alert out for her, and Gage and myself went out searching. We finally ended up finding her. That's when she kind of told us about everything that's been going on and how she's basically been feeling like a prisoner.
Yeah.
So she was even saying that if we force her to go back over there, she would basically just kill herself. Um, so I basically took her home. I told her that I would speak
Okay.
with Child Protective Services and see if we could keep
220, you
her
can cancel the hook.
until like their investigation's complete and she can go back to her brother. Um, so
Okay.
she was fine with that, and I told her like basically she has to respect the rules of not attempting to go to her brother because I would basically just probably make things worse for the case.
Yeah.
I told her though that she would be free to go to school. She would obviously not be a prisoner in our house, and if she needed anyone to talk, like I told her she could always talk to me.
Okay. Yeah.
So I know I kind of did did it without talking to you first,
220.
but she she was really desperate, and I I kind of wanted to help her.
It will be okay.
Yeah, so I set her up in the spare bedroom and on the in the basement.
All right.
So I just wanted to let you know so that if you go in the house that you don't be surprised by the fact that we have a 16-year-old down there.
All right. Will do.
So you're not angry with me?
You could have called or texted me when you were doing it, but not angry.
Well, it was kind of, you were busy with your meetings, and I didn't really want to bother you, and it was kind of an emergency type situation,
Yeah.
which is why as soon as I was able to tell you, I came straight away.
Okay.
But she just really needed someone.
Yeah.
So what about you? How did your meeting go?
It's pretty good. Went well.
Anything new
You know,
on the whole former chief murder case?
I have no idea.
Alright, well, as long as I don't think that you had anything to do with it.
I don't think they don't. They're pretty much clearing me, I think.
Alright, well, that's good. Oh, by the way, we let Casper Kane slip away.
Um, I'm gonna call airing for someone trespassing at Station 5 across the street.
Um,
501's in the area. Going to be going to that call for the trespasser, possibly.
Whiskey 515, sim traffic. I'll go in the back.
Alright.
Comm Center 501, can you run a plate on a bike?
Go ahead.
Going to be BLU space LIFE, Blue Life.
This is WCC. If you're in here, make
Can
yourself
you
known.
repeat the last part of the plate, please?
Lima, India, Foxtrot, Echo. Blue Life, with no E on blue.
This is a WCC. If you're up here, make yourself known.
Copy. It's going to be a red Wolfsbane, valid insurance, no flag, registered to a Brian White.
10.
Whiskey 515. I'm upstairs and I can hear some music.
32, 33, 34, 35. Come on.
Whiskey 515. I have a suspect. He is in the training room. Sir?
Suspect or subject?
Subject. Sir? This is the WCC.
48, 49,
Brian?
50, 51. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wait, is that Brian?
Come on, so close. 7, 8, 9, 60. Fuck. Huh? Huh?
What the
Oh,
hell?
Hi, fellas.
Seriously?
I'll let you handle
Huh?
that.
You saying something, Nikki?
Why did you break into the station?
I didn't. Y'all leave the door unlocked. I come here to work out when I'm not on duty.
What do you mean it's unlocked? The door is locked. You need a key card to get in.
Well,
Not today.
he
I
is a
walked right
DPS
in the door.
officer. Also, is there any signs of forced entry?
There went in the back.
You ever think I'd break into your station?
No, which is why I'm surprised that you tripped off the alarms.
That's... Well, it wasn't really...
I don't think I tripped off any alarms. I actually turned it off when I came in so I could work out. I was going to secure the place back up when I left.
Alright, what was the call about? Someone was suspicious motorcycle or
the
something?
call was a bike near the entrance and a male on the property. That was all we had for a call. So the first thing I did was found the bike, ran the plate, came back Brian White. Well, I know Brian White's a cop. So I just nonchalantly walked up here and you had him at taser point.
Yeah, he wasn't responding to my commands.
I mean, I had five-finger death punch blaring in my ears. I apologize I couldn't hear you. How else is a man supposed to get a workout in? But if you really want to re-qualify me on taser that badly, Nikki, I mean, go ahead and hit me with it. I guess this is the best spot to get it done.
No, I'm fine.
Little on edge.
I just guess people aren't used to seeing my my motorcycle yet. I mean, for once in my life, I'm not stuck in my Taurus. It's actually nice to have a day off once.
What do you mean? You've been stuck
No,
in an
It's
Explorer
just
for the
like-
past
it just-
month.
I'm just asking her if she's on edge because you were in
Stop
here
talking
working
about
out.
that dark magic.
You're in here working out. The plate came back to a known officer. There was no forced entry. But you weren't doing anything nefarious when she walked in.
I mean, if push-ups are a crime, my God's sakes, just shoot me.
Let you guys hash it out. I'm unavailable.
You know, you could have just asked.
Why would I need to ask? When I can
501
just
can be
walk in the
clear.
building?
It's just
It.
off-duty officer using the gym at the station.
We're DPS. We have access to this place. You know that since you were a corporal for us.
Yeah, but you're saying that the doors were unlocked. That's.
I mean, I just walked right in.
Yeah, but when you say you walked in, did you use your badge to get in, or were the doors actually unlocked? Because if they were unlocked, then I need to have a word with someone.
Yeah, I just came right in the side door. It was unlocked when I got here. That's why I was kind of surprised. It's why I mean, the alarm was activated, so I mean, I guess that would have at least caught anybody trying to get in. But I put in the pin, shut off the alarm so I could work out. I was going to resecure and lock up the building when I left.
Okay, well, I'll have to look into why that door was unlocked.
I mean, if you want to keep me out that badly, let me know. I won't come here to work out anymore.
No, it's not that. It's that if the door was unlocked, that means that anyone could have come in, like including when I was on duty, and I often go on duty alone, and if the building isn't secure, you know the shit that's going on with me.
I mean, I'm in a pretty similar boat.
Yeah, but, you know, when I'm active as fire, I don't exactly have the ability to defend myself. I mean, I have a fire axe, that's about it.
Well, and you have a pretty orange button that gets the cavalry sent your way in a moment flat.
True, but you don't always have the opportunity to press that button.
I should power
You
push
should at
or
least
something
have one
like
in
that.
your vehicles too.
Yep. Oh well, I mean, as long as it's just you.
Yeah, no, I'm the only. I mean, as far as I know, I'm the only one in here.
What the? What's that?
What's what?
That silly looking tattoo on your chest. Or not on your chest, but on...
Oh, down there on my waist.
Yeah.
That would be a lost bet, my friend.
Kind of looks like a dead Pac-Man ghost. Except it has legs.
Yeah, I'm not so quite sure what it is. Some chick at the tattoo shop up the street did it to me.
What bet did you lose?
I was dealing with a domestic call between a tattoo artist and her boyfriend. She was talking about his downstairs and how tiny and insignificant it was. And he was acting like Mr. Big Shot, so I made a bet that she's probably just running her mouth and the facts wouldn't hold water. And she said, take that bet. If I win, you get a tattoo matching one on my body. And I was like, that's an easy bet. And I had to get a tattoo, long story short.
Tier 20 AOP set, Polito.
I see.
And it was a crime of passion domestic abuse. So, I mean, when you're, you know, mid-coitus and something breaks out where the police have to arrive, you're not expecting to walk in on a 2-inch pinch.
Right. Well, I'll let you do what you are doing. We've just been told that there's some need for some officers up in Polito for once.
That's kind of a bad situation, I guess. Ain't a whole lot for y'all to do up there, is there?
Normally, no. But, I mean, I am starting my first shift as a warden, so it's kind of an area that I need to
Oh.
patrol anyway.
You're just getting your badge back. You already changed your pants on us. I see how it is.
Hey, it's same badge, just different color uniform.
Well, that's what I said. You just got the badge back. You've already changed your pants.
Yeah, well, you have a lack of pants. What's that make you?
Somebody who's extra, so lack of, these are running shorts. I mean, there could be a lack of pants, but your little boyfriend would be quite upset with me.
Yeah, you would. Alright, Brian.
Well, I'm not trying to use that verbiage with you.
Alright, Brian, you have a good workout.
I think I'm about wrapped up after that.
Alright.
I'll find a changing room. I'll lock you up the station, or give me a second. You can lock up behind me. Is this Joe's office? I might change in here. Easier. I feel like one of these doors is more dangerous than the other.
Well, no, the offices are downstairs. One is the officers' quarters, which is also my quarters when I'm on duty because I'm female and there aren't any divisions. But that other one is the general quarters, the one that's right there.
Oh, perfect. I'll just change in here real quick. Won't take me but a second. Alright, I'll be out of your hair shortly.
So you said it was the side door here that was unlocked, right?
Yeah, I walked right in through here.
Let me just make sure this thing locks. There, now it should work properly.